On this episode, I have the pleasure of hosting comedic powerhouse Irene Tu. Irene's confident yet darkly relatable humor is unmatched. Her debut album, We're Done Now, skyrocketed to #1 on iTunes comedy charts, and her Comedy Central reel boasts over 2.7 million views. So you think you have a very discerning palate?
I think so, but I could be wrong. It could be my ego.
Join us as we explore the philosophy behind Irene's creations, dive into the tales that inspire her comic relief, and learn how she mastered the balance that creates hilarious masterpieces. So pull up a chair, grab your favorite bite, and join us. Welcome, Irene, to the Searching for Maximum Flavor podcast. I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you for having me. I'm very excited.
Oh, no, the pleasure and excitement is all mine after I've been binging your stuff, and I'm bow down at your comedy. I mean, I have to ask, how did you get so funny? Like, there has to be, comedians have these stories and, you know.
Yeah, probably because my parents never cared about what I was doing. Like, they were off in their own world. They were very busy working all the time, and I'm an only child. Okay. So to get attention, I would have to make other people laugh.
Okay.
So that's probably where that came from, is some deep-rooted need to figure it out in therapy situation.
Yeah. Therapy, yes or no?
Therapy currently, yes, but also hate it.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. I can see that. I made for you a mocktail. Okay.
Thank you.
Citrus forward. It's like a fake margarita, or basically a sparkling limeade.
I'm gonna be honest, I've never had a margarita. I don't drink, so I don't even know what's in a margarita.
Tequila, lime juice, simple syrup, and if you want to make it fancy, you throw in there like Cointreau or triple sec, an orange flavored liqueur.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know what any of those words meant. So this is all of that,
yes,
minus tequila?
Minus tequila. Sparkling water, lime, simple syrup, and it's decorated with a little bit of tahini. So
I love tahini.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you being here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Right?
That is more sour than I thought it was going to be.
I told you it was going to be sour.
You did tell me beforehand.
I warned you.
That's good, though.
Right?
I like the tahini.
Right? Isn't it a little different? You know, it gives you that little subtle heat, a little bit of flavor.
Wow, that is like drinking a lime.
I told you it was going to be sour. Yeah. So how adventurous are you as far as trying new things and, you know, in regards to food?
I will eat anything, but if it's bad, I will be like, that was bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so you think you have a very discerning palate?
I think so, but I could be wrong. It could be my ego.
Oh. It could be your ego.
I could think that I have an amazing palate and people have just never said anything about it. I have no idea.
Your favorite food memory attached to your favorite foodie place.
That's tough. I love like my family home cooked meals. I think my mom is like one of the best cooks, and I keep trying to get her to like open like a pop-up restaurant situation. She's like, I'm tired, so she doesn't want to. But I love the dumplings that we make.
Ooh, I love dumplings.
Handmade dumplings, incredible.
Yes.
But I will say, I think my favorite food memory and my favorite food, which is very random, is snails.
Snails?
Yeah.
You mean like escargot?
No, not escargot. I don't like escargot.
You don't like escargot? Just
like the small, tiny little snails.
Oh.
Like the little ones.
Uh-huh.
She like cooks it with like soy sauce. I don't know what she puts in it.
Okay.
Like in a wok. A bunch of snails with like soy sauce and some kind of chili. Sometimes I think she put jalapeno in it.
Okay.
Sounds like
delicious.
Fries it, I guess.
Okay. But is this her thing, or is this like maybe from like your culture? Is this like a recipe from?
Don't know if it's a real thing. I think that is a thing that like Chinese people eat.
Okay.
But I think she made up her own recipe for it.
Okay.
And I think it's so good. And I was really excited when we went to France when I was a kid, because I was like, okay, I'm going to get the famous escargot.
Right.
And I hated it.
What didn't you like about it?
I think the smaller the animal, the better the taste. So since the escargot is such a large snail, kind of rubbery.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, it's like butter? How do they make escargot? It's like very oily.
Well, so it's butter, wine. It shouldn't be like super oily. You have lemon juice, you have shallots, garlic, fresh parsley. Should be citrus forward. And it's just a delicious mixture it's very aromatic. Should be irresistible. Now, if you have rubbery or too large of snails, anything rubbery in food is bad. Exactly.
Terrible. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What is your worst food memory? Something that you had really bad anywhere.
I don't know if this counts, but the one time I flew business class on an airplane, I was like, okay, I'm going to get whatever the fanciest thing you can get on a plane is. So I ordered crab cakes.
Okay.
Horrible mistake.
Crab cakes on a plane.
Every time I tell this story, everyone's like, you obviously shouldn't have gotten crab cakes. But I'm like, why not? And they're like, well, it's seafood. You're in the air.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that makes sense. Yeah. But I got the crab cakes and I got horrible food poisoning.
Oh, I can imagine. So as a chef, that gives me goosebumps just to think crab cakes in an airplane. Who was making the crab cakes or how long were they?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. You have to ask the airline.
Right. I mean, and okay, so this just segues right now for me into some type of really funny story. And I want to know, you as this amazing comedian, I want to know what's been your favorite stand-up that you've done. How did it feel? Why is it your favorite?
Ooh, like show?
Yeah. Like your favorite moment on stage, you're performing, you hit all your jokes right.
I actually don't know off the top of my head, but I had a show like a week or so ago, actually nearby, at the Ford Theater. And that was really fun. Outdoor venue, which is not ideal for comedy, but the crowd was really into it. All the jokes hit.
Okay.
And so that was fun. But for me, it's just like if the jokes work and I feel like I'm in the moment, that's like a good set.
Yeah, absolutely. Are there ever moments that you're on stage and the crowd is just not feeling it? What do you do when,
You mean, am I bombing? Yes.
Yeah.
In
other words.
Yeah. Have I bombed? Definitely. Less now than when I started, but it still happens. And now it's kind of just fun.
You're right.
Because you're like, oh, this is just going poorly. And it's not like a reflection on me as a comedian.
Yeah.
It's just like for whatever reason, the crowd is not vibing with it. Yeah. Or maybe the jokes are new and I haven't figured out the wording. And they're just like, we don't get what you're saying and we don't like it. Yeah. And then you just try to dig yourself out of the hole.
Yeah, I've done cooking segments where sometimes people are all about it. You throw bacon in a pan, it's sizzling, and people are like, and you feel the energy, and you're just, it just sets you up for that next moment. You're full of adrenaline. You come out of that high-fiving yourself.
Totally.
And there's sometimes that they're looking in their phones, they're not getting anything.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh no, when are these 5 minutes over for me? Yeah.
People are looking at their phone while you're cooking?
So it's happened.
That's crazy.
Hey, it's happened, So I always wonder when performers, how do they get themselves out of anything like that. And I figured a comedian has to be like the best of the quickest thinker,
Sometimes you can get them back.
Yeah, absolutely.
But sometimes you just can't. And you're like, well, let's just see how bad this can get.
Yeah. Who are your comedic heroes?
I started comedy because I loved Ellen.
Oh, yes.
So probably my top comic of all time. I love her HBO specials. They're incredible. Still make me pee my pants laughing now. And I'm a big fan of Tig Notaro.
Okay.
So those are probably my top two stand-ups. Yeah.
So what's next for you? I want to know what we're cheersing to.
What are we cheersing to?
Yeah,
I'm going back on tour soon.
Yes.
So if people want to see me live.
Where can they see you?
I'm going to a bunch of cities across America. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, but I am coming to Florida.
Okay. So you're growing up Chinese American. Mm-hmm. Was there ever any time that you had to rely on humor to get you through anything?
If you're asking if I got bullied, no. I think I was more of the bully, unfortunately. I don't want to come out and be like, I'm a bully, but I feel like I did have to kind of overcompensate with humor in a way to like not get picked on.
Any story there that because I want to know.
I'm going to be honest. I feel bad about this, but I used to make fun of this girl for being tall, which is like not a thing. Like people love tall people, but I would like make fun of this girl for being tall.
No, I mean, it's funny because I was this height since I was like in third grade.
How tall are you?
5'5".
Oh, yeah, me too. Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
5'5", but in third grade, that's not cute.
That's tall.
That's tall.
Yeah,
So I would get made fun of.
Really?
For being tall. I'm like,
Is that a thing? I guess that must be a thing.
It's a thing because, the kids are normal size and then you have 5'5" giant, in third grade. It's not cute. So I get where that comes from.
Again, I feel bad.
Yeah, but we're
kids. We were kids. We were like, well, if I don't want to get made fun of, so I'm like, I guess I have to be funny and be like, you're tall. And people were like, okay, who cares?
So day of, what are you doing to prep yourself for one of your shows, top to bottom?
Well, I do shows almost every day. So there's not really like a ritual. Usually I'll like write my set list for the show. So like usually one word of what the joke's about. So I'll write out my set list. And before I go on stage, I kind of religiously look at the set list. I'm pacing back and forth a little bit because I get like a little bit of like pre-show jitters, like a little anxiety. You kind of have that, like, oh, I'm about to go on stage. Yeah. Like I'm usually like pacing back and forth.
You pace?
I do pace a little. My feet are not planted.
Okay.
That's for sure. I'm kind of like bouncing up and down. I don't love to talk a ton before I go on stage because I'm trying to like focus, hone in. And then if I have like a water bottle, I'm always like unscrewing it and then drinking one sip and then re-screwing the bottle. It's very weird. And then I just go on stage.
And then
then it's fine. And then I remember it all when I'm on stage. But behind the scenes, I'm always freaking out that I'm going to forget a joke.
Do you have a favorite joke?
I don't.
That you love to tell?
In any moment, whatever my newest joke is definitely my favorite joke.
That leads me to, how does your thought process works when you're thinking of writing a joke? I mean, because obviously that's very much storytelling. How do you build it up? Does this come directly from a personal experience, or is this something that maybe you just thought in your head, totally fictitious, but you just know it would be hilarious? How does it work for you?
Usually it's not totally fictitious. It's like something that has happened to me, or someone said something that reminded me of something in my life, and then I'll kind of use that as the starting point and then write the joke. And obviously there are fictitious parts in the joke. But usually it comes from something real that happened.
Can you share with me one fact that somebody that's not lurking your Instagram like I was this morning, something that people should know about you as a comedian, as a person, that they don't normally know?
I mean, you know this because you saw my Instagram, but I am a huge Taylor Swift fan.
Oh, I just melted.
Huge.
Me too.
I met her when I was in high school. That's how big of a fan.
Really?
Yeah. I had to win a radio contest to meet her.
And was she?
She was extremely tall.
Yes.
So nice. I actually gave her a DVD of like Ellen, I think, because she's been on the show and she likes Ellen, and that's what I had in my house. And I was like, this will be relatable. And I think I was almost going to cry. And it was a lot. Yeah.
Oh, have you seen the Eras tour?
Oh, yeah. I went last week.
Oh, how was it?
It was incredible. I have to go again.
That's what everybody feels like. Once they see it once, they have to go again.
See it at least another time. Yeah.
Exactly. So I saw it in Glendale, the opening night. And
oh my God.
Ever since then, I've been trying to get back and I couldn't. So I'm thinking of going to Europe, following her to Europe, South America. I don't know, but I have to see it again. But,
yeah, she's coming back around next year.
I love that you're a Swiftie.
Yeah.
I'm done. There's not going to be another interview.
Yeah.
It's going to match this now.
That's so fun. It's just kind of random because I think people don't expect that I'm a Swiftie.
It is random.
Love
it
her.
is. What's your favorite Taylor song?
Afterglow.
Ooh.
Also a little random, right?
Yes. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
So we're creative people, right? And we have to nurture our creative side. So how, like for me, I'm always searching for maximum flavor. I'll travel, I'll watch, certain TV shows. I read. For you, how does that work? How do you search for, your maximum flavor?
I kind of do the same thing where
Yeah.
I'll go to concerts or read, or I get inspiration from other comedians a lot. So I'll go to a lot of shows and see what they're doing. And I'm like, oh, that's like a cool thing that they did or they talked about. And I kind of use that inspiration for my own jokes.
Is there anything that sparks, like any experience, anything that really pushes the envelope for you or that initiates that creative process?
Honestly, it's just I try to do new things. I feel like if I do something that I've never done before, that is like the best creative spark.
Speaking of things you've never done before,
Oh, okay. I'm excited.
I hope you are. Are you ready to do something that you haven't done before?
I'm ready. I don't even know what we're going to do. So,
Okay, so now is the time.
okay. I'm nervous.
Where, you should be. Where we get to suppress a sense of sight
Okay.
in order to heighten the others. So throughout this experience, every other sense will be heightened.
Okay.
This is going to be very
So I'm
cool.
getting blindfolded is what you're saying.
Yes, you're going to get blindfolded, but I need you to pick one that kind of suits your personality.
Ooh, okay. This one.
Oh, it's my favorite.
Yeah, I don't have to go through the rest of these. It's
Okay,
definitely this one.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
So next step is you're going to put it on.
Okay.
Make sure you can't see anything.
Okay.
Okay, so how this is going to work is I'm going to place something right before you. And the
Okay.
first thing you're going to do is smell it. Okay, see if
Okay.
like the aroma of it is familiar or maybe it's not familiar. You're going to start to formulate ideas of what you think it is, what you think the actual dish is.
Okay.
Next, you're going to touch it. Now, touch it as freely as you want to. Like, there's no rules to this. So you're trying to figure it out. But sometimes even the sound of something can help you decipher what it is that's in front of you. Okay. And then lastly, you're going to taste it. Now, I'm going to guide you as, you know, how to place your hands and all of that. But believe it or not, muscle memory plays a big role in this. And usually people don't make mistakes. Your body knows exactly the distance from a dish to your mouth. It knows it. So you're going to be surprised.
I fully think I'm going to drop the food on my lap, but okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Am I going to recognize these dishes?
Well, I don't, I
Okay.
can't decide that.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know if it was going to be something crazy. Oh, man.
Okay, so you're going to place your hands in the table right in front of you gently, and you're going to inch your way forward until you hit a plate. Yep, right there.
This is the plate. Okay.
That's the plate.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to touch until you start to feel like an ingredient. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, and go around the plate. See if there's more than one. Okay,
Lumpy.
okay,
Oh, I have another hand.
yes. Okay, there you go.
Okay,
All
I
right.
think there's three of
There's
these.
3. Exactly. So you're going to
Okay.
take one in your hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Am I
Now
smelling it now?
you're going to smell it. Yeah.
Oh, I already
You
dropped
touched
something.
It. No,
I
no,
dropped a
you
crumb.
haven't dropped. This mask is really funny.
Oh, yeah, this
'Cause I
mask
feel
this
like you're
mask
looking
is
at
me.
me.
Yeah. I think you're over here, right?
Yeah. What comes to mind as you're smelling?
Bread?
Bread. Okay.
Maybe
Smell bread
maybe garlic? I feel like
Maybe
it's
garlic.
garlic bread.
Okay. Garlic bread. Okay. Now you're going to place that back on the dish where it came
It's
from.
hard though. It's over here?
Okay.
Okay.
There's 3 of them on the dish. You're going to do the
Oh.
same thing for the 3 of them.
Oh, for all of them?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
Same
Well,
thing,
did I
right?
put the first one
Yeah,
down?
yeah,
That was
you,
this
and
one?
You put it down exactly in the order.
Okay.
Isn't that funny?
Okay.
In the proper order that you found it in. Okay.
I mean, it still smells the same.
It smells the same. Okay, so we've
I think so.
identified one of the,
I think so.
that you are correct.
I think
Okay.
it's still kind of the same shape.
Mm-hmm.
Still think it's the same.
Okay. Okay, so we're gonna put that back down onto the dish.
What
All right,
this could
so
be.
now using your right hand, you're
Okay.
gonna place it flat on the table as well. Flat on the table, and you're going to hit a fork. Now, not that one.
Oh.
Nope. We're gonna, right there, this one.
This is a fork?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a fork. All right, you're gonna pick it up, and then with your other hand, you're gonna grab one of the vessels that you had
Vessels?
picked up. One of the.
Oh,
ingredients.
the lumpy things?
Yep, the lumpy things. Can you pick up? There you go.
This one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so you're gonna use that fork to pick out anything out of there. Use your other hand if you have to. Just try your best.
Oh
to
my
pick
god,
out
is this escargot? I swear to god.
Now bring that to your mouth.
This for sure is gonna be escargot. But yeah, I think this is escargot for sure.
Okay. Now, is it, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, put it down.
I mean, I don't remember because I was like 10 when I had it, but I
okay.
feel like based on the lumpiness and the fact I had to
the
take something
next
out of
one?
a vessel. Mm-hmm.
The next one. Yeah, you can take whichever one. Same thing. The vessel.
Oh, this one smells like snail too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That one's-
so the next one.
I want stinkier than the first one.
Okay. You see, the thing is I'm making a comedy special as well.
Mm.
Okay, so now you're gonna place that down.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right, place the fork down as well.
Is this close?
Very close. Okay.
That wasn't bad though. If that
Okay.
was escargot, I'm like, oh, okay, that was
Oh,
better than what I remember.
oh, I'm glad.
If
That's
if that
I've
was
got-
escargot,
If that was escargot.
which
but,
I'm gonna go with that.
is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It is escargot.
Oh.
No, wait,
No.
I haven't revealed it. We have to go
Oh,
through
okay.
one more dish.
I don't know where the trash can is, but that would be incredible. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Which
wherever
direction?
You think it is.
Okay. I don't know how far I threw it. Did I throw far? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did.
I used to play basketball.
Oh, okay. Really?
Mm-hmm. When I was a kid.
So did I.
Oh, really?
But I was horrible. Oh my gosh. We have a lot in common.
Yeah.
Okay. Swifties that played basketball.
Mm-hmm.
But except you bullied tall people and I was the tall person.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So now you're going to place your hands onto the table, same
Okay.
as we did on the first
Both
dish.
of them?
Both of them.
Okay.
That's just for like sense of place. Okay.
Okay.
Now the right hand,
Okay,
you are
this is a
going
plate.
you're going to move it about an inch to your right.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to pick up that fork that's right around you.
This one?
Yes. Then I'm going to place in your left hand a knife. Okay.
This
now,
is a knife?
you are going to work your way
Okay.
around this second dish,
Oh, man. Okay.
and you're going to feel for something on this dish through
Okay.
texture,
Okay.
like as you start poking around. Okay. You may not need to cut, but I just
Okay.
gave you a knife just, because you usually hold a fork and knife.
Okay, but I'm not touching it with my hands?
You will
Oh,
in a
okay.
second. Okay, now you're gonna place that knife and that
Mhm.
fork right around the dish. Like wherever you feel comfortable, grabbing it again. Now, we did this
Oh.
exercise so you can,
What do you mean?
so you're gonna place this onto your right side here, drop
Oh,
that,
oh, okay.
and then place the knife down there.
Okay. I thought you wanted me to pick it up.
Yeah, now you're going to, what you did with the knife and the fork,
Okay.
do that with your fingers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now bring a piece to your nose,
Okay.
smell it. Okay, what do you smell?
Smells meaty.
Meaty. Okay, now place that down and go for your fork and knife where you dropped it. Do you see? Wow, you don't see, but
No, no.
you actually
Did I nail
picked
it?
up. You nailed it.
Okay, good.
And you're blindfolded. This is again muscle memory. Okay, so now you're going to try and pick up one of the pieces, and if now you know
nope.
by the size that they are. So if you want to cut it, you can.
Did I pick one up?
No, you didn't. All right.
How about now?
Now you can either bring it to your mouth
Oh, God, I don't know if I could make it.
and she licked it first.
Yeah, I was afraid I was going to miss my mouth, so I was like,
Yeah.
tug out.
Okay. Perfect.
Can I try it now? Can I eat it now?
Now, go ahead. Okay. Perfect.
This is harder than I thought it would be.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I want to say steak.
Okay. Is that your final answer? This is great.
I also don't want to be wrong. I don't think it's chicken.
Okay.
I'm going to say steak
Okay. All right. So now you're going to place this down, and we're going to,
in the plate.
yep. You can place your knife down as well. Perfect. All right. So now you can take your blindfold off.
Did I get the first one right?
So we're going to talk about the first one.
Oh, okay.
So it was escargot. One of them was escargot.
Oh, only one.
Yes, but we prepared the other two items in the same fashion as you would prepare escargot.
Oh, okay.
In the same,
They tasted all very similar.
yes.
Yeah.
So one was clams
Oh.
and one was mussels. So
yeah, they all tasted the same to me. Well, one of them I told you was like
a little
fishier. Yeah,
fishier,
And then
yes.
the other one I was like, well, I guess it's kind of fishier in the same way the second one was fishier.
Yes. So what's your take on escargot now?
I don't think it was horrible.
Okay.
Like when I had it originally.
When you were 10?
Yeah, I still think I like the smaller snails better.
Okay.
Texture wise.
Could you tell that the other two were not escargot, like off the bat?
No, I could not, because I think I stuck with these three things are all the same because they were all similarly lumpy.
Yes.
So did you put the clam in the escargot?
Yeah.
Okay. So that makes more, because I was like, they're all the same.
Yes.
So I'm like, there has to be three the same outside thing, but I didn't realize that.
When we see things, this is exactly where like we automatically think, oh, this is what it is.
Yeah.
This is what it tastes like. But if you don't see and you actually have to kind of figure it out, process of elimination in your head, you're never going to think this is
there's no amount of money you could have given me for me to figure out that the other two were clam and mussel. There was no way I was going to figure that out.
Would you blindfold yourself again?
Oh, 100%.
Did you enjoy the experience?
I loved the experiment. That was so fun. Can I just keep wearing the blindfold? I mean, is there more food? Because I honestly want to like try it again.
Bonus round. I was gonna gift you something.
Okay.
But now I'm not gonna gift it to you. The gift is gonna be this bonus round. Okay, so you are going to place your hands right in front of you.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, perfect. You already hit it.
Oh, this is already the food?
It's already there. Okay, so touch. Yep, you're gonna touch. You're gonna.
Oh.
Yep. Touch, touch, touch. Smell.
I feel like it's a cookie.
Oh. Smell.
I think
all right. Taste. Okay. Would you rather
cookie.
have to hunt for food or B, have to grow everything you eat?
Hunt for food.
Okay. Live in a virtual reality or off the grid?
Off the grid.
Have to go outside to use the bathroom like a dog or use a litter box like a cat?
Oh, go outside like a dog.
Okay. Wipe with sandpaper or no toilet paper at all?
Oh, God. No toilet paper at all? I mean, I guess I could use leaves.
True. Okay. Think outside the box. That's true. How's that cookie, by the way?
Oh, it's good.
Oh, I just said it was a cookie. You're right.
I think it's a chocolate chip cookie.
My favorite. Yes, you're right.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Eat ice cream in a pretty park or order pizza and binge watch TV?
Order pizza and binge watch TV.
Yeah, that was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
While traveling, sit next to a baby that won't stop crying or next to someone who won't stop coughing?
Oh, baby crying.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get COVID.
Too. Yeah, true. Me too.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Always have smelly armpits or have insanely bad breath?
Oh, terrible. Smelly armpits.
Okay.
I feel like you can hide those more than
True.
bad breath.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Let AI make important decisions for you, or B, never use a computer again.
Never use a computer again? Because I'm living off the grid.
Okay, that's true.
Remember from
Connect all the dots. That's right. Drink soda from your friend's shoe or drink spoiled milk?
Oh, God, those are horrible. Well, I quit soda recently, so I guess I have to drink spoiled milk.
Sit on a cactus or eat a handful of sand?
Eat a handful of sand.
Awesome. Okay, enjoy your cookie.
Thank you.
Non-blindfolded.
Cookies!
Are they good or what?
They were great.
Yeah?
These are really good.
Okay, so I want to see you out on the road. I want to go to one of your shows. Where can I follow you? Where can I get tickets? How do I find you?
You can find me on the internet. I have social media. Just look up my name or follow me like on Instagram at Irene_TU. All my tour dates are on my website. You can get tickets on there, Irene2.com. Come see me if I'm in your city or nearby, or fly to me, okay? I'm Taylor Swift now, okay?
Yeah.
You gotta come see me.
And I will see you.
And I will come see you. I gotta eat more food.
Oh. Thank you
These
so
are really
much
good.
for hanging out with me today. I had a blast to get to know you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for sharing your stories, and thank you for allowing me to blindfold you.
Oh, anytime.